Well, the turkey moving around good. So is all the other animals. They know it's spring. Welcome, friends. Welcome to the foothills of the Smoky. Another chapter of As the Ridge Turns. Now, I can't believe this is the 16th week of the year. But spring's here, and these animals know it. You can see how everything grows up from week to week. It's so beautiful. Been a beautiful week, but we need a little bit of rain. The pond's looking okay. I'd like to see it fill. But anyway, hope y'all doing good. Relax, enjoy yourself. Let's see what stepped in front of the cameras this week. So let's get at it. Now these turkey, now you see them, now you don't. But they walking all around these ridges. I've caught them all kinds of cameras. But I haven't caught no big courting going on. I believe these are just hens running around. But they roam these ridges all day long, picking around. I will see one anywhere. And the deer up on the ridge, they picking all these little sprouts, what they like to eat on, browsing all the time. And turkey too, going across these ridges. And there's a beautiful little thrush. They're back, but I haven't heard that pretty sound yet. It's time for them to start. Beautiful little bird. There's a beautiful cardinal. Picking around, good picture of that. Birds are having a good time. And there's a couple little wrens mating pair. They make a beautiful sound. Beautiful little bird. And the old squirrel still scrounging, looking for that elusive nut. And they're comical, I'm telling you. And that old ground squirrel's out making his rounds too. They quick as lightning. But they better watch out. There's old Yeller coming through. He watching these little birds and squirrels. And there's old Dirty Dan. What's he up to? Ain't he comical? Hello, Dirty Dan. Out making his round. There he is up on the ridge trail. Just caught a glimpse of him. And the old deer, they mosey around all day long on these trails. This one seems to be noticing the camera. Just lays down right in front of it. Makes herself at home. There's not no pressure on them here. They're trying to lose their winter coat. Just lays right there and watches the camera. Relaxing. What a better way to do. Now back at the rock, a little ground squirrel coming and going here. Nosing around. And there's old Dirty Dan. Wonder what he's up to here. He's either doing a little grooming or the fleas is getting bad on him. And he gets a few visitors. These deer pop around through here, eating them little sprouts. They love it. They just come and go. Back at the pond on a little rainy day, it's a peaceful place. Nice place. A little squirrel fooling around. Little turkey, squirrel. They all love this pond. That looks like a jake there. I think a hawk here has got a squirrel. An old hawk. I think he does. I can't tell for sure. But that's nature. And that's an old jake moving around the pond. Late in the evening, getting ready to roost up on the ridge. The old turkey. Come dark, the old coons come out of them dens on top of them ridges. That looks like Rocky too, there, Rocky Jr. But the whole gang's there too. They come up, check these cameras out. Gotta say hi. And they'll walk right up to it. Say hi. Check them out. Move on. And they're moving around in their little teams here, little pairs. Seeing what they can get into, what they can find to forage around on. They come by the log here. One right after another. And they got up over the camera. Moseying around. There's old Willie coming through. And that looks like old Flash there moving around in the woods. And a herd of deer, they just come and go. Night and day. On an old rainy night. That one acts like it's hurt a little bit. Well, it better take care, because here's what's following them around. An old coyote. And they don't have no mercy on none of these animals. Back at the tree, there's old Wishbone. Ain't seen him in a while. And there's Flat Top following Wishbone around. And there's Rocky too. He's a young coon. And there's old Silly Willie. Just moping around. Up at the rock, old Willie coming through. There's old Flat Top. Now what he's up to. Acts like he's awful excited about something. You can see that little white tip on that tail. That's Flat Top. And there's Flash. I haven't seen him in a long time. But I ain't seen Spiky this week either. There's old Rocky too, chasing bugs. There's the Rocky Senior right there, making his rounds. There's Socks up on the ridge. Seems to stay up on the ridge. It's the only place I ever film it. There's old Flat Top coming through. And old Willie too, looks like. Just waddling on through. Now, that looks like Rocky too down at the pond. He's a little old young skinny coon. The old big coon, Mr. and Mrs. Rocky there. They big old healthy coons. And they run together. And they always digging in here for frogs, grubs, worms, whatever they can come up here to buffet. But they have a visitors here and there. The deer love this pond too. Come daylight, I heard a deer up on the ridge, still foraging. They foraged all night long. On up till the sun comes up good. Loving these sprouts. They're picky what to eat on though. They know what to eat. The whole herd. But it's time for the squirrels. The precious squirrels. Look at them. Ain't they comical? Now, he's carrying walnuts from somewhere. I can't believe he's still finding them. But they always looking for that elusive nut. One they've missed or one they've buried. They'll work all day on it too. All day. Such precious little things. They're so comical and relaxing to watch, I tell you. Well, patience pays off. He found that nut. So that's what stepped in front of the cameras this week. Funny thing is, didn't film no foxes this week. That's strange. Well, I want to thank you all for watching. God bless, and I'll see you next time.